There it goes. Okay. Hello and welcome to the Nova Show. I'm your host, Chris Nova. Welcome to the show. Here at the Nova Show, we do what I want when I want because it's my fucking show. Tonight on the Nova Show, we are fixing production. Well, first we were fixing my microphone. Now we're fixing production. How's it going? I hope everybody's having a good night. I'm having a rough night. So anyway, we have a problem to fix. So let me see if I can't actually turn this on. There we go. So we have a production outage on Hachyderm.io right now. And I will say... Cool. So let's see what we got. Okay, so first things first, we have some cert expiration problems. So we can go to Hachyderm.io and we'll replicate the problem really quick. So I think what we do is we copy image address and then we do a new private window and then we just paste that right there and then there you go. Net error cert invalid, and then you can see we have our cert invalid here. And we will try to fix this. So first things first, we have to go and see where media.hachyderm.io is registered. And there's a few ways we can do this. So the problem is that we need to see where media.hachyderm.io is all around the world, not just from here in California where I live. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna log into Route 53 and we're gonna cheat. One of the reasons I like doing this stuff on both sides of the fence. And what I mean by that is, you know, red team or blue team, you know, we're either breaking into systems or we're trying to keep systems online. I like to do both. One of the reasons I like to do both is because you learn tips and tricks that are useful on either side. So if we were breaking into a system, there's a couple of tricks we could use to go and scrape DNS from around the world and see all of the different values, which I will show you here in a moment. But for right now, what we're going to do is we're going to actually check our authoritative source, which will be here. And it's hachyderm.io, and we can just go look at DNS. So we're going to look for media, and it is just a CNAME to Hachyderm.io. Now this is where you're starting to lose me. This is where you're starting to lose me. So this is media.hachyderm.io, which now I'm fairly convinced lives on Fritz. Let's go see. So what we can do is we go to Etsy Nginx as root, and we will go to sites enabled, and there she is, media.hachyderm.io. This is going to be a super boring fix, you guys. I'm sorry. This is not going to be very exciting. So what we can do here is let me do this, ls-la. So media.hachyderm.io is here, media.hachyderm.io. It's a symlink, so we can just remove it. Okay, and then we'll do nginx t. Okay, now here's, I'm trying to think how I want to do this. Let's actually do this. lns sites available media.hachyderm.io to sites enabled media.hachyderm.io nginx t nginx Oh, did I do the symlink wrong again? Sites enabled. Yeah, it's a broken symlink. Okay, hold on. So it's LNS, Etsy, Nginx, sites available, media.hachyderm.io, and LSI, there we go. And then now Nginx T, that just, all this does is just check our configuration, and that looks good. So let's reload. We're not going to restart. We're going to reload Nginx in production. YOLO. Done. Okay. So that confirms that that is the right config to have for media.hachyderm.io, which is good. So now what we want to do is we want a history grep for certbot. Okay, and we have sudo certbot renew here, and let's see what this says. Certificate not due for removal, and it says renewing an existing certificate for media.hachyderm.io. Okay, let me turn my thing off. Title bar, failed to renew to verify the configuration by certbot, ensure the listed domains point to the Nginx server and that is accessible from the internet. So here's where we get into problems. So here's where we're going to get into problems. So what we want to do, so basically what's going on, in order for certbot to renew the certs, it has to actually do this, what it calls an Acme challenge, which means that it actually will call out to the service and ensure that it is actually online. So right now, media.hachyderm.io is actually pointing to hachyderm.io, which that's behind all of the fucking DNS geo stuff that we have, so that Hachyderm works around the world for you. So what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to change media.hachyderm.io to a public server, reload Nginx on that public server, let it do the Acme challenge, and then propagate those certs out to everywhere in the fleet that have the new certs. So here's the problem. I don't know what the existing team is doing with this. So we'll try to be as touch free as possible. So what we want to do is curl if config.me. We'll get this here. And we're going to go to Route 53, and we're going to try one approach where we're just going to do this right on Fritz. We're going to do it right on Fritz. So let me go here. And we will edit this. And it's just going to be an A record now. Okay. So we'll propagate that out. We'll go here and we'll dig media.hachyderm.io. Dig is not there. So let's do dig locally. I'm also not looking at chat right now. So this is 74207, and we're looking for that IP there. So we need to be patient while we wait for DNS to propagate. So we're comparing that IP on the left, that one that's highlighted, with this IP right here. While we wait for that, we'll see what's going on in chat. Hey everyone, how's it going? Wait, does this mean it's not actually DNS? No, it's not. It's TLS. A different acronym. It's not always DNS. And in theory, I could do this in the rack behind me. If this doesn't work, we'll fall back and we'll do this in Alice and propagate it out as needed. But for right now, this is a fine approach. So we'll see. Nope, we're still waiting here. Oh, sorry. It's media at Hachyderm. And there we go. It's now propagated. Okay. That looks good. So now we'll do our certbot renew and see what we get. Renewing an existing certificate for media.hachyderm.io. There you go. And that did it. Okay. So now we flip DNS back to where it was. You see this clever hackery we just did? So we basically, we just used DNS as a super convenient hack here. So we'll go back to Route 53. We'll do media.hachyderm.io. We'll edit this. And this is a C name now, and it just goes to Hachyderm.io. Very good. Looks good to me. And we will move this out of the way. We'll exit out of Fritz. We'll get off production. And we'll drop a thing in the chat. Fritz now has new certs, and we need DNS back, and let's see if Fritz is the only one that actually needs the cert. I imagine we're gonna have to roll it out to everywhere on the CDN. But we'll try. Okay, so yeah, we do need to roll this out. So we're gonna do SSH add. Okay, so we'll do SSH capital A. Okay. And we'll SSH esme.hachyderm.io. Just make sure that it works and we can SSH from one to the other, and we can. Okay, so now what we do is we go to Etsy, let's encrypt. Now here's where we get into trouble. We have to remember, oh my God. We have to remember where, let me just install this really quick, where our cert material is. So we have, here we go. We have renewal, we have keys. And we'll make sure I have my identity. Is it capital A or is it lowercase a? Oh, I guess it was capital A because we tested it before. I always forget how to forward your agent. It's got to be cap A. So I forward my SSH agent. There we go. And so let's test again and make sure I can SSH in. And I can. And then sudo ebash. And then SSH esme.hachyderm.io as root. And there we go. Okay. So now we go to Etsy, let's encrypt. Here you go. So I believe we go to live media hachyderm.io. And so these are sim linked to archive. Okay. I think I have to move the archive directory over. Okay, this looks good to me. Thank you for the $25 donation, Matt. That's awesome. Cool. So here we go. So this looks like, let's cat Etsy Nginx sites enabled media.hachyderm.io and see what it's looking for. So we have full chain, private key, and that looks good to me. And then our normal proxy stuff. So it's full chain and private key. And it's reading from lives, which live is a sim link to archive. So we should be able to copy this to root at esme.hachyderm.io, Etsy, let's encrypt, archive media.hachyderm.io. Okay. So let's go see. So we go to Etsy, let's encrypt, archive, media, LSLAT. So today is February 28th. And if we go to nivenly.com, or sorry, let's go to Grafana to Hachyderm. There you go. Okay. So let's Nginx T. System code will restart Nginx on Esme. Okay. And so that is at 1846. Let me drop a thing in Discord. So now we need to compile a list of all of our CDN nodes. So let me log in. Okay. So Esme is done. And so what we can do here to test this is curl if config.me. So we open up, and this is another hack. We're going to use Etsy host locally. Okay. So we are going to Emacs Etsy hosts. Paste, sudo Emacs no window Etsy hosts. Paste that, and that's going to be hachyderm.io. And that's going to be media.io. Cool. And we should let's try a new private window and see what we get. New private window. Privacy error. And let's ping media.hachyderm.io. So that's 203. That should work. Let's go see what we have here. Do live. And so we should be able to go to media.hachyderm.io. Oh, I see. Change directory, Etsy, Nginx, sites enabled. Catmedia.hachyderm.io. No, it's there. We should have new certs. Why is it still saying cert expired? So that's Esme. Let's just try the others. Well, actually, I really want this. This experiment should work. Why is this not working? Okay, so go back to Esme. Okay. And system cuddle status Nginx. Okay, and we'll kernel cuddle fu Nginx. Bad key share. Yeah, Etsy. Let's encrypt. What is this 0001? That's what I want to understand. Media.hachyderm.io. So this is December 28th on Esme. Okay, this would explain it. So this is in let's encrypt media.hachyderm.io. I feel like none of these should be here. It should be in archive. Am I right? So cat, Etsy, Nginx, sites enabled. This said live, right? Yeah, Etsy, let's encrypt live. So these were created on November 30th. And if we go up to archive media.hachyderm.io, February 28th. Huh. Why is it full chain 3? This is privkey1.pem. And let's, where's that cat command? Privkey.pem. Found it. There. Privkey.pem. There ain't no privkey.pen. Suck of fools. Okay. So what I want to do is I want to fix that. So my S copy is wrong. My S copy is wrong. Okay. Trailing slash. And so this cat is, you're also privkey.pem in live. Privkey.pem is privkey3, so the symlinks need to be moved over. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. So SSH, change directory, Etsy, let's encrypt. Media to Hachyderm. Nope, it's live. November 30th. Cert 1, privkey 1. Okay. So, where's that cat command? So when you have two files we have to do. I'll come clean all this up when I get done. It's full chain and it's privkey. Okay. So we LSLA. Okay, so we RM RF privkey. LNS Etsy. Let's encrypt. Archive. Media.hachyderm.io. Privkey 3 to privkey.pem. LSLAT. Here it is. February 28th, privkey pem to priv. Cool. And then so now we have full chain. Okay. So rmrf full chain.pem. LSLAT. Okay. Full chain.pem. Cool. And let's nginx system huddle restart nginx. Try our hack again. And bear with me. Cool. Okay, Esme is fixed. That's how you hack. That was the most conceited thing I've ever said in my life. God, I'm such a weirdo. This is why I don't read the Twitch chat. Okay. I wish I had like a button, because that'd be cool. Okay, but all jokes aside, Esme's done. So after Esme, we have to do archive. Okay, so let's actually do this. Change directory to archive media. Actually, let's just do it here. We'll reform this. We'll scopy archive media.hachyderm.io star to root at cdn frankfurt1.hachyderm.io. Let's see, let's encrypt archive media.hachyderm.io trailing slash. Yes. Okay. And then we'll basically do the same thing, but we'll do live. Oh. Live. Okay. And so we'll do this at, I want to sync this to Esme. That's archive at Esme, and then we'll need to do live at Esme as well. Fix our live directory. So now we want to SSH Esme, and we want to nginx t system cuddle reload nginx. Okay, so that's with our new command. We're going to go spray everywhere. Let's go back here, and images are working for me with my new Etsy host, so that worked. So we can exit Esme, and we did cdn frankfurt1 and nginx t, and we will do curl if config.me, and we'll try this one now. Cool. And we will go back here to copy image address and new private window with our Etsy host. Who thinks we're going to get a bear? No, we do not have a bear. That is Frankfurt 1. Okay, so Etsy, let's encrypt livemedia.hachyderm.io lslat November 30th. Okay. So rmrf privekey .pem full chain.pem, and then we do lnls Etsy nginx, no, Etsy, let's encrypt archive media.hachyderm.io privekey3.pem to privekey.pem, and then we'll do full chain to full chain. Okay, nginx t system cuddle restart nginx. It says not secure. Let me open up a new window and see what we get. New private window. There we go. Okay, so that one worked. So that is Frankfurt. Okay. So next we have Fremont, and we only need to do live. No, we only need to do archive to Fremont. I can't believe I'm manually rotating certs right now. I don't really care, but whatevs. Wow, that's slow as molasses, isn't it? That's our main pipe. Can you, oh, I can already tell that computers are dumb. Okay, so SSH, BDN, Fremont 1. Yes. Change directory, Etsy, let's encrypt. Live media. RMRF priv key, RMRF full chain. LNS Etsy, let's encrypt. Archive, priv key. Oops, sorry. Archive, media, priv key 3, priv key M. And then we do the same with full chain. Oh, sorry. We gotta, I messed up. Who caught the typo? Who caught the typo? I'm not reading the chat, but who caught? I had missed a 3 there. Nginx T. Reload. Oh, system cuddle Nginx reload. Wow. That's the top 3. I think that's, and then I guess Slappy? Is she one? We'll try Slappy anyway. I don't know if Slappy is one or not. Okay, so we will, we're gonna do Slappy now. So we will scopy archive media to Slappy. We'll just rsync all of these later, I'm sure. Okay. So there's that. So now we will SSH Slappy. Sorry. Here we go. So here we will now go to Etsy. Let's encrypt. Etsy, let's encrypt live. Oh. Etsy, let's encrypt, archive media priv key 3 to privkey.com, and then full chain to Nginx T, system cuddle reload Nginx. Okay, and Emacs. Turn both of these off. Okay. And let's go surf Hachyderm and see what we get. Okay. This looks like it's working to me. We can do a quick cool thing that I have here. We can go check from Germany. So what we can do is we can grab this IP address. And we can do this Ben socks proxy command that I have. And we will do Novix at this. This is pretty cool. I have this little socks proxy I wrote. And what I do is I go to new private window. And watch this. This is where it gets exciting. Oh, hold on. Hold on. We're not quite there yet. We're not quite there yet. So this is going to be a bit weird. So if you're watching the stream, bear with me. So you go to your network settings. Okay, so we're gonna go to our settings and I'll show you on the stream here. And so you run your little socks proxy command and then you do this thing here and you go to manual. And basically now, hopefully my RTMP should still be working, but my socks proxy is going through port 3000, which if you look at my little thing, it says 3000. So we do a new private window. This is how I do all my hacky shit on the internet, you guys. Go to Google, this is cool. You go to google.com and Google things for in Germany. This looks like the German word for accept. And so we can now go to hachyderm.io and we're basically accessing the internet through Germany. And it looks like image works in Germany, which is cool. So that's how you do the around the world stuff. Cool. So we can close our socks proxy and we can try from Slappy, which is in Newark, New Jersey. So we can turn this back on and we just basically do this. So we can try from New Jersey now and we'll do a new private window and then we go to google.com and Google thinks we're back in America. But if I do, where am I? It should say, oh yeah, Google thinks I'm a robot because I'm accessing from a socks proxy. And so anyway, we can go to hachyderm.io and there you go, from the East Coast. So can confirm it works from the East Coast, West Coast, and Germany with the Etsy host and with a proper socks proxy. I think our production is fixed. And so one of the things, so Arjun says, when copying to Frankfurt, I believe. Yeah. So SSH CD in Frankfurt. We think that let's see, let's encrypt. You copy to archive. So live media dot. .hachyderm.io if it's in use. Okay, I see. So we can remove live.hachyderm.io. And there we go. Okay, that worked. Thank you for calling that out. Cool. Okay, so that worked. We can close Fritz. I'll do a write-up later. Final check. Everybody on the internet, go DDoS the website. Tell us if it's back online. Tell us if you can access it. Tell us if you can see pictures. Feel free to post a picture and tag me in it. and I can validate on my end as well. Cool. So we'll see what people are saying in chat. It looks like people are reporting in things are working fine, says Faf. Awesome. Sounds good. So I'm gonna go eat dinner. I'm not gonna do the write-up now, but it looks like crisis is averted. Yeah, please send me kitty pictures. Cool. So well, thank you for the follow, everyone. Anything else while you got me here? Anything else, folks? Any questions? Anything I can help with? Office hours begin now. You have 5 minutes and then I'm out of here. So if you have any questions, now's a good time to let me know. Let me know what you're thinking. Thank you for the follow. Looks fine here, but yeah, I'm in the West Coast, so probably not the best test. My only complaint is that you should think about the verified chat only restriction. Many may not feel comfortable giving their phone number to Twitch. I think the mods can help with that, and I think, how can I put this? I think, well, I haven't really thought much about it, to be honest. The reason that it's there is because I am a small-time successful person, and so people like to attack me for one reason or another. It's really obnoxious because I'm just trying to do computer science most of the time. And anyway, or in this case, fixing fucking TLS certs. But anyway, it is a quick and easy way for me to deal with the bulk of concerns that I have to worry about. And, you know, in hindsight, like, I can understand you may not be comfortable giving your phone number to Twitch. I think in that case, like, follow on YouTube, if that's your thing. We archive our videos to YouTube's afterwards. I mean, I don't know. There's only so much I can do, right? So I think that it's just kind of like one of those things where it's like, I'm not doing it to be like mean. It's there for a good reason, and it does actually help me out quite a bit. So I hear you that it's a pain in the butt, and I hear you that you don't want to give your phone number to Twitch. It just is a really quick way to keep the bots and stuff out of my chat. It's not ideal, but it does filter out the vast majority of bullshit. It does. And yeah, I think another thing is to keep in mind is, you know, if you don't want to give your phone number to Twitch, there's plenty of other ways to get around that if you need to. Consider it a hacking challenge and not an inconvenience. It's an effective background check. Yeah, it's really good. Okay, any other questions? Going once? Going twice? Going once, going twice? Last call for alcohol? Anything at all? Anything at all? Bueller? I have a short info question. Do you use public certs, let's encrypt everything, or just on user-facing systems? We'll generate our own certs most of the time and self-sign them. I rarely use let's encrypt, to be honest. Kevin says, go eat and relax, enjoy the rest of your Monday night. Thanks. Awesome. Oh, excuse me. Thanks for stream, says Madak Bauer. Be able to create a healthy space for the creators of the Fediverse. Yeah. We'll see everybody next time. I'm out of here. I'll see you all later.